Good morning, everybody, or good evening, I should say. It's always the same thing. I made one of those a while back, and I used totally artificial flowers. And although these came out looking really nicely, the Gypsophila, looked very artificial once I had demolded it. So I've got a different little pack, several things in it, although there's not that many things. And I purchased it, doesn't say, but I purchased it from Amazon. So we're going to have a go with this. I always put a little bit of isopropyl alcohol at the bottom of these molds, A, to make sure there's no dust, and 2, it helps a little bit with the bubbles. And I do this in 2 layers, because if you do it in 1 layer, or at least if I do it in 1 layer, all the flowers rise to the top, and I don't want that. I want them to be encased in the middle, otherwise they're not covered. My last one, I put a little bit too much resin at the bottom and they rose a little bit, so there was flowers on the other side. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So a little bit of the resin, transparent resin. I don't want to use a torch here at all because I don't want to burn this mold. I've burned the first one. I'm not doing that again. So just going to spray it with a bit of the isopropyl alcohol and going to let it sit for 2 seconds for the bubbles to pop. And then I can start putting in some of my flower decorations. I have these little kind of gold looking nuggets. Bought them on AliExpress, I think. It's been a while that I've had them. So just putting a few in as opposed to gold leaf this time. So lots of love, and I will see you for the second layer of this. Bye. Hello guys. So it's been 24 hours and it's hard, so I can continue with the next layer. You don't have to wait 24 hours. You could wait, depending on the resin you're using, 6 to 8 hours until it's touch dry. But because I did this later on in the day yesterday, it was too late in the evening for me to proceed, and I'd had enough. So it's entirely up to you whether you wait 24 hours or whether you do it after 6 to 8 hours. Love to all of you, and let's get to it. So there are bubbles, obviously. I'm going to let it do its thing for a while. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll use the isopropanol alcohol to remove these bubbles, but I don't want to use it too much. So I'm just going to let the bubbles come up, especially with this big flower, as air is trapped in the petals underneath. As you can see, it's bubbling. So not going to do anything with it now, just leave it, and every now and again come back and get rid of these surface bubbles. Let them all come up to the surface and then deal with them. And then, as you know, I cover all my work with a plastic lid so that everything is nice and safe and secure and away from any dust or hair particles. So thank you for watching, guys. The next one will be the result. Hopefully it's turned out all right. You never know. Have a great evening or a great day, depending on where you are. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Here we are with this candle mold that I made in front of you the other day. And we're going to take it out and see what it looks like. So that's the mold back into shape. It's really good quality, really, really nicely made. That's the back, and that's the front. I don't know if you guys can see it well enough. And obviously it rests, it sits, and it comes with this little candle that you light, and ta-da! That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can really pick up anything. It's difficult to show these particular molds and have good pictures. Really not that easy. And as soon as my multi-photo button is back on, I will post different images of it. But there's the Just For You Online UK mold and my new art piece. I hope you enjoyed the video, that I didn't all bore you to tears, and lots of hugs. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.